And we're back. Hello guys, it's Tomas here. Just what the hell is going on here? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of funny, but I still haven't got the hang of recording with this thing, with OBS. It's just very hard to see the preview thing, so Let's see, Wand of Acid's probably good enough to actually recharge. You know, we ended up picking up like Battlesphere last episode. So that's pretty good. What do we have to do now? We have to do dungeon. Dungeon. Cool. Resist corrosion. Ah, we already have one. Excellent. That's a D11 ugly thing. That's quite out of depth, which is quite scary, but oh well. Hopefully we'll be able to deal with it. Oh boy. So, yeah, you guys don't know this, but I actually played... okay, this could be really bad. I need to throw acid at this thing. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was a bit scary. Yeah, but I played some speedruns yesterday, and that's part of my backlog now. So for the next... I spoke last part about playing different games for a little bit, taking a break from Crawl because I didn't feel confident in my ability to win anymore. And yeah, so now I went about and I made about 3 or 4 days worth of backlog, so that's pretty good. There'll be a couple more, obviously, backlog series, but for now I am comfortable in the fact that I'm very comfortable with the fact that I have a backlog. So if in the absolute worst case scenario, if I get sick or something, I can upload the stuff, and I think speedruns fit that perfectly, actually, because if you think about it, speedruns are, hilariously enough, timeless. Like, I can post it out of chronological order. I don't have to do anything with it, because each run is a single segment, and they don't really change with version because I'm playing on stable every single time. So, realistically, I can just play it. And, I haven't had a lot of time to just sit there and win myself, so I was having a lot of fun with it. Really enjoying myself. We played for me, ZXC, and Mega Slime played for about, I played. Those guys just watched for about maybe 2 hours, maybe a little bit more, maybe a bit less. So there's plenty of content there. I'm vaguely aware that you guys are okay with my speedrun content, which is good. Something pretty exciting happens, so actually quite a couple of exciting things happen, so it should make for good viewing. Hopefully you guys are good with that. On top of that, I have also started thinking about what I want to do and if I do want to take a break. And currently the idea is to switch up my schedule a bit, because of course uni's starting, so even if I don't want to, I might have to skip a day or two a week, which would suck for me because I like having daily content, but it might have to happen depending on how much time I have. Just because sometimes upload times are not reasonable, because when I upload, of course, everyone else in the house would not be able to use the internet very well, including myself. Like, uploading takes up a lot. It's the cause of frustration for myself mostly. Basically, I have to go to sleep, take a nap after I finish uploading, so it's not the best way to use my time, basically. Just sleeping all the time. But yeah, so I have no idea what I was going to say. Anyway, seems that we're reverting back to the I got lost a lot style of commentary. This portal reclaims whatever those who enter will lose all piety. No, I don't think I want to lose piety right now. I think it's important to keep my piety with me. Having said that, I think we can drop a remove curse now and just pick up some stuff. Let's curse this protection on for sure. Armor can also get cursed on. So now we have dodging, and all of our spell casting has been improved, and that's pretty good. Let's see. Is that good enough that everything else is fine? Yes. Okay, charms is now good to go. We can turn that off now, and we can start focusing conjurations again. Brilliant. I believe there's a phone ringing, but I don't think you can hear it, so I don't think it matters. I am resistant to cold, and he is not resistant to fire. He's actually RC minus because of his ring of ice that he has right there. Or he should have, anyway. He doesn't, apparently. I have a cursor over magic resistance. Cold resistance isn't that much better than magic resist. In fact, I would argue that given my point of MR already, my point of RC already, MR is not as good. So yeah, returning to what I was saying, random vlog style. I'm thinking of having a week or two where I just upload one crawl video and then say for example we start on Monday, right? I would upload a crawl video on Monday, and then I would upload a non-crawl video on Tuesday, and so on and so forth. And I don't know if that's like good or bad. Obviously it's not going to be forever. It's only going to be for It's only going to be for like a short period of time, because I might need some time for myself, or I might need something. But in those low intensity weeks, what that does is it makes it so that my backlog isn't completely corrupted, or it's not depleted so quickly, which is probably a good idea, in all honesty. So that would help me out with my backlog issue. I would be able to post for twice as long, basically, and I could still have fun while making stuff. So if things ever come to that, you might see something like that eventually. That's just more of a, I guess, caveat for the future. It's not really anything that's going to happen. It might not happen. It might happen. I don't know. Depends on how my schedule is, like I said. But yeah, that's really all I needed to say. Apart from that, you guys seem pretty receptive of the concept of me playing not crawl for a couple of days, so I will give it a shot, hopefully, if I can remember. Or if I start winning again, I will just keep playing crawl. It's not really that huge of a deal to me. Like I said, I love the hell out of crawl. I'm willing to play it for every day of my life, considering I've already done it for like the last 3 or 4 months. I think I started about 4 to 5 months ago, right? And in that time, oh crap, that was dumb of me. I miscast blink and I didn't notice. I'm gonna have to blink, fireball this guy away. Make sure that Mephitic Cloud is sitting between me and the Centaur, so then when they walk through, they get shot or confused. But yeah, I've only missed like 1, maybe 2 days of playing crawl, or at least uploading crawl. This is really bad. Let's Mephitic and hope that he gets Mephitic. Okay, that worked. Let's get a Battle Sphere with us. Let's try to knock him out with magic darts. Okay, it's not working. Let's Mephitic. Didn't work. Double zap. Didn't work. Okay. We'll go down a different stair. This is a dangerous pull. No, it's not. It's okay. The most damage I could take is like 60 something in one turn, which is bad, but I don't think it would happen twice. The chances are quite low. Yeah, and I've forgotten what I've said again. This is the one downside to speaking and playing at the same time. You tend to lose your thought process a lot. Killed the ugly thing though, so that's pretty good. Yeah. So for those of you that aren't aware, I am currently studying at a university. I'm not going to tell you. I guess I could tell you, but I don't think anyone cares. But I am studying at a university, and essentially what that means is, since my uni's starting again, my schedule might be more packed. Currently, I'm running about 3 days with 20 odd hours, maybe. I'm not really sure. 20 hours of not being able to record time minimum. So either way, I'm not in the greatest of shape for continuing to record at such a high rate of high pace. If you think about it, I've recorded 40 minutes every day, sometimes more, sometimes like slightly less, but most of the time roughly on that area for the last 6 months, or 4 months, sorry. So that's, I've got about 170 odd videos, which is about, it's a good 140 50 maybe hours worth of gameplay. So hopefully you guys are okay with, you know, just me having to, like, I'm not saying that I am like super worried, like overly anxious that you guys are gonna like just piss off once I stop, because I'm aware that I have, despite all I say, I am still one of the most prominent crawl YouTubers now because of how much I've just put on. I'm slightly aware of that fact, painfully so it's at times, but it does keep me driven to keep uploading. So this is like, I don't know why this mummy became a random personal feelings blog, but sorry about that. You can just mute me. That's pretty good. Like, we're clearing dungeon. We've cleared dungeon like 50, 60 times now. So like, it's not so crazy that I have to continue to, like, nothing special's happening. If anything special is happening, obviously I'd switch back to gameplay. But ah, crap. Okay, here's some stuff here. Hopefully this guy just dies in a fire. Oh, he dies by slings. Okay, cool. Burn this guy with fireballs, bring him upstairs, blink, and conjure flame. Conjure flame has a lot of utility, and I like it. I don't remember to use it enough, but it's pretty good when I do. Let's go down here again. You can use it to block like enemies from coming to you, or if they're idiots, they'll kind of just sit there and take it, and they'll stand in it and die. Only problem is, once like your second rune rolls around, it's not really worth the mana. You're probably better off using some AoE to hit 20 things at once. Poison Cloud is an actually really interesting thing that I kind of want to pick up, just because it's a decent spell. That's something that's red. I don't know why it's red, but I should probably check it out. I'm actually going to pick Poison Cloud up, because I feel that it would be really good. Fighting can probably come off for a little while, and instead we'll train Air Magic. Oh wait, no, Air Magic's already been trained. Poison Magic. Oh wait, both have already been trained. Okay. Let's actually see what that is. Okay, that's Maud. I don't know what she's wielding, but I'm aware that she is dangerous, so I'm gonna just be a bit cautious. I'm not sure if she's wielding like flaming or anything, but whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this stuff on me. I would love to have that poison. Bleh. I would love to have the poison needles, but it's not necessary. Cast Poison Cloud at high percent fail rate because it doesn't matter. Maud is not poison resist, so it's a great way to kill her. And also, like, the poison miscast, I'm pretty sure would do nothing to a guy like me who's completely immune to any forms of poison. So, like, realistically, it doesn't matter. We found a Necronomicon, and that has nothing for us except Haunt, because every other spell has to do with being alive or being dead, so we're already dead, we can't do anything with that. So no point in keeping it on us. We don't really want Haunt. Haunt is not that great of a spell. At least now it isn't. It used to be good for ninjaing, but I feel that the investment is just not that great. Anyway, continuing on with the random channel talk. Yeah. Stuff's happening. Uni starting soon. Don't know how it's going to affect my channel. Probably won't affect it in any meaningful way, but if it does, I apologize in advance. Also, if I'm doing a break, I'm just telling you how the new format will go. I know that I'm pretty sure that people would prefer me to play Crawl every day, but if it doesn't, like, and I have done that already for ages, so it's not like it's an unreasonable request. It's just that, you know, if I am losing a lot, I don't want to keep putting up content where I keep losing. It's embarrassing a little bit, and it's probably not as fun to watch. I don't know if you guys actually enjoy me watching me just die after like 15 minutes, because it feels like the continuity of my runs is ruined, and I don't like it. So, yeah, probably not. I upload as many of my runs as I can. Occasionally, if I'm playing really poorly, I will not upload because I feel like it really does not reflect who I am as a player, and I feel really shit for, you know, playing that game. Like, there are some games where that actually, wow, I just mythicked myself. Okay, there are some games where obviously that happens, and you know, you can't always avoid it. It's just a part of playing the game, I guess, for as long as I have. Sometimes things go bad. Radiate's not very good, I don't think. That's not very good. Regeneration is pretty decent. It's the only amulet that I can see that so far, so I guess I'll take it. It's not amazing for a mage, but it's still pretty good. The only problem is it takes. The only problem I would have had with it is that it costs hunger, but actually on a mummy it's free, so pretty good. I don't even know if it changes hunger anymore. Dodging is up to about almost 9. Poison Cloud is not being trained quickly enough, but that's okay. We've only gone through a couple of floors. Let's try to cast it here. Yeah, cast it. Didn't do anything to the poison, to the creatures. Maybe are they poison resistant? Oh, they are. Okay, I didn't know that. I'm vaguely aware of that they were resistant to something, but I didn't realize it was poison. Okay, lesson learned, I guess. Hydras at this point die in 2 fireballs, so not too stressed about it. Oh, by the way, slimes are idiots. They walk through fire. Fun fact. There's a dude here, and I kind of want to break him out. I'm too lazy though, so I'm not going to. Chan armor goes on nothing. We probably could at this point go with these stuff conjurations, but I still feel like the sling will be important, just because it's such a good weapon. It's dealing quite a significant amount of damage. It's +8, and I have beaten the game with with basically the same weapon before, and that was my main damage source. So realistically, that's not a bad option for me to just hit him. Oh, this could be bad. Mephitic, that takes out the Tengu mage quite easily. I think Tengu either have low hit dice or low MR or something, so they tend to get hit by hexes and stuff really easily. I'm not sure if that's just a misconception or if that's actually rooted in fact, but I'll check next time. That was a silly pull by me. I forgot to wait 1 extra turn, so took a bit more damage than I should have. The fireball is pretty good here. Kills 2 guys at once. Decent. So we figured out what the thing behind the wall was. It was the Orc Warrior. And now he's dead. This regen is pretty insane for this character who pays literally nothing for it. It's actually free compared to regular when it's just normally somewhat free. This guy has literally no downside to weird. Oh, okay, this could be bad. This was my mistake. I walked into the one place I shouldn't have, and it might cost me a teleport scroll. I think it will, but we'll see. Yep, it's going to cost me a teleport scroll. I'm going to teleport now, while I'm still kind of high at HP. Yes, I was very high HP, but I had no MP left, which basically means that I had no HP left. And that's never good. Gonna make double fires, and then magic dart him to death, and when that doesn't work, shoot him with rocks. I probably could have gotten away with 1 Conjure Flame, but I decided to go for 2, just to be safe. I was assuming that he would walk through it like this Hydra would. Like he does right there. Lameo. Walk back into the fireplace, there you go. Poison Cloud's at 21%, that's not awful. Conjurations can probably come off for a little while I train air magic and spellcasting. We'll focus more on spellcasting because I prefer to have extra mana. I am not an efficient player with my mana, so I tend to not really know how to deal with it. I don't know, somehow it's either my own. I'm assuming that I am correct in saying that mages are just tedious. Maybe someone knows otherwise, but I feel like they are tedious. So that's my understanding. I am very bad at managing mana, or maybe mana is just hard to manage, is what I'm trying to say. This could be really bad. These guys are all resistant. If these are all the same color... Oh, shite. Okay, that worked. Cool. If those guys were all the same color, that could have been bad for me. By that I mean red, because red would be obviously quite bad. The See Invis helmet is pretty good, but the problem is its Ashen's Eye already gives me See Invis. Kind of ponderousness is pretty much terrible because it makes me slow. Being slow is not a good idea, no matter what. I have no resistance stuff. Let's just cast Poison Cloud and hope that they die. Hopefully that works. Okay, one of them switched to green. Both of them switched to green now. Doesn't really matter though, because I'm out of mana, so it doesn't change anything. Though just pelting them at them while they're heavily poisoned is a pretty decent way to kill them. Oh right, I'm Ashen Zari, not. Huh. For some reason I thought I was Vehement. That was weird. Okay, gonna back off here. Shoot fireballs at anything that comes close. There we go. Crimson Imp is carrying a wand of lightning. Does that change anything? Not really. Lightning at this point is not too dangerous. At least not from a wand. Oh, and yeah, with the speedruns, unfortunately some of them are a little short. I do get... Well, it's a speedrun, guys. Like, come on. It's a speed... I'm trying to win fast, so obviously games that would have taken 40 minutes take like 12 instead of 40. So there are obviously really some reasonably short videos. I try to make it so that each video is like if I'm doing poorly today, my recording, but at least I feel like I'm a little bit more animated, so hopefully that works in my favor. But look, sometimes when you play a speedrun, you just get killed because you're playing too fast and it doesn't work out. In these scenarios, I try to keep my videos at least somewhat like long, but I don't try to start like 6 games in a row and then just like mash them up into one video, because I feel like that's not a great way to do things. I don't know. Like, I don't like having 6 different runs in one. At most, I'd do like 2 or 3. Once I lose like 4 or 5 in a row in one recording session, I'll just stop, because I don't know, it doesn't feel right to just keep going, even if it is for the sake of the video length. But that's beside the point. So yeah, there's gonna be uploads. If I do take, like I said, the speedrun is part of the backlog, and I'm trying. The thing is, when I actually do these videos where I talk about stuff, I'm actually not really thinking about it outside of this. Most of the time I'm just kind of thinking it out with you guys. You can see my thought process. I try to be a bit more transparent about it. So in that way, I'm like right now I'm trying to figure out just exactly what the plan should be, basically. And so far I'm thinking maybe it's a good idea to just do the alternating strategy, because if I do the alternating strategy, you guys gotta watch like non-crawl content and crawl content from this channel, which is something that I've wanted to do, but it's obviously not as high a priority as just getting out that crawl content. But given how much crawl content I have, I'm very sure that you guys, I highly doubt that anyone's watched every single video I've put out, because even I haven't done that. And I make these videos. Like, if you have, well, Jesus, you're basically my best friend. You've spent more time with me than most of the people I've met. So that's the way I like to see it. People who watch like a ton of my videos, you're basically my best friend at this point. Like, we've never met, but you're still someone who knows way, way more about who I am than like just regular people on the street. So yeah, there's something like that. Something like that is... I have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Also, this is like a really disgusting vault, and I'm gonna back off because I don't want to die. I'm very aware that these guys are gonna kill me. I don't want to teleport though. Hey, they timed out. Good. Actually, I'm not sure why I was scared of that shadow creature thing. It's not even strong for a mummy. Though I am worried that I can't kill things with my limited mana pool. It's kind of annoying. Let's cast Fireball right here. Didn't work. Okay. What was that? Enchanted Axe. Let's cast Mephitic Cloud. Hopefully that sows enough confusion to kill everyone. Good. Did. I need to rest, damn it. Let me rest. Okay, I rested. So yeah. Like, you probably know me better than me if you've watched all my videos, honestly. Because I may have said this before, but when I make these videos, I'm not trying to make a persona or anything. It's just, I'm literally just saying whatever comes to mind. I don't filter myself when it comes to this. Like, obviously I swear a lot more in real life because, you know, you can do that in real life. And I don't want to just have I don't like having my channel just full of random profanity. Like sometimes it slips out, but I try to control it, obviously. But apart from that, you guys pretty much get me. So there's that. Yeah. If you were hoping for good strats in this mummy wizard who basically has stopped being a mummy at this point because he's got RF now, you'll be sorely disappointed. I'm sorry for that, but whatever. It's all good. Hey, +1 robes of RF. I actually would have won that had I not picked up this amazing ring of RF. Wow, 5 dragon armor. I probably would have won that again if I hadn't picked up this amazing ring. Like, damn, there's a lot of stuff. Hey, Book of Annihilations. That's pretty good. Firestorm's possible now. Might not be there, but it's possible. Olgrip's Toxic Radiance is actually a really good spell for this character. Huh. That's actually a really good point. Good point, me. Thank you, me. I have to converse with myself because no one else wants to talk. There's Olgrob's Toxic Radiance. So what that does is it basically poisons everything on the screen. And that's pretty sick when you're immune to poison. It's supposed to be super focused on the caster, but I'm a mummy. I don't get toxic. I don't care. So yeah, I can basically just spam this for AoE poison whenever I feel like. And like Poison Cloud doesn't hurt me either, so LeMayo, right? The only thing we're looking for now is Poison Arrow, and I think that's in the Annihilations book. Poison Arrow. Yep, it's in the Annihilations book. So we want that eventually. We need 1600 gold. We did spend some on Toxic Radiance. We probably shouldn't have, in all honesty. Now that I think about it, it was probably a better idea to just buy the Annihilations, get Poison Arrow, and then use Poison Cloud for everything else. But hey, I wanted to pick up the sick spell, right? Like I haven't used that before on this channel, so someone wants to see it, obviously. It'll answer your question, is there any spell that's really good for mummy but no one else? Yes, Toxic Radiance is pretty good. Most poison spells, pretty good. Why are my boots not on? Okay. Curse Jewelry, Curse the Regen on, why not? I'm fully bound in magic now, so all my spells are pretty good. I actually need something that's kind of gives me that oomph. Let's get rid of Call Imp, and let's put, I guess, Mystic Blast. I just need something that's irresistible. And I'm not talking about my charm. Hey. Smooth. No, sorry. My bad. I didn't realize this was Cheesy Pickup Lines Day. Or it wasn't. Anyway, I've been rambling for about 28 minutes now, and frankly, I'm running out of things to say, because every time I think of something, it's like, oh, did I already say that? And then I forget. And then you get confused, and I get confused. So it's not good for anyone. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the recording off, and hopefully let you guys think about it, and let me know what you think about how this channel could be potentially put up in terms of scheduling. I will eventually take at least a 1 week break from recording Crawl, in which I'll use the speedrun backlog. But it's just really now a question of how to use it and when to use it. It will happen eventually, whether it be through sickness, whether it be through time, exams, finals, whatever. It's going to happen. So I need to be prepared for that. And everyone else gets to be prepared for that, because I'm a warrior wart, and that's what happens. So, yep, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.